don't be so fearful that the child could decompensate, could get worse, to the extent where you now allow them to isolate from the world. That isolation can actually make depression worse and can increase the risk of suicidality and suicidal thoughts. I want to encourage you to make sure that you are not as rigid in terms of accommodating this young person. Let them know that there's no right or wrong way, and that if they cannot handle something for good reasons, you are going to be there to look at it a different way. You want to model to this young person that there's not one way to do something and the other way is totally wrong. In some ways, you are giving them many options besides suicide, right? Which is an important theme on my website that I've been talking about in the other episodes. There are many options besides suicide. I find that when the child knows that you want them to be free to express themselves apart from you to a trusted person, that is empowering for them. I want you to let the child know that you are serious about safety and you understand how hard it can be to be going through what they're going through. And therefore you want to ask them if there's anything you need to do to make it safer for them at home. I would encourage you to take away knives, any sharp objects. But I want you to say to them, I want you to be safe in this home. What do you need from me? I want you to be able to share your feelings with me. What do you need from me to make it comfortable for you to share how you feel and what you need? I want you to compile a list of people such as the school counselor, the therapist, the medical doctor. I find that many young people will talk to their pediatrician about how they're feeling, so that you let the child know that there are resources apart from you that they can use. It broadens the child's perspective about what help looks like. Help is not just one person. Help is multiple people, organizations, and support. It gives the child hope. I want you as a parent to then start engaging in time with the child who's struggling with suicide on ways to cope. You can take walks with them, you can play board games with them. Even if you're sad and in shock, engage that child in a way that sends them the message that you see them as normal and complete, even though they're in crisis. Navigating parental guilt and working through family dynamics when a child is talking about suicide is not an easy path to be, easy challenge. But I want to encourage you that many parents have navigated this path and they're on the other side. I want you to connect with parents who have been through the same. I want you to connect with support groups. I want you to be educated more about mental health, about the stresses, about other issues that could increase the risk in general, and issues that could increase the risk for your child. In my work with children, one of the areas that I found very, very helpful that I want to encourage you as a parent is that many times the teenagers and the younger and older teenagers will not talk about how they're doing just by asking them. But when I play a board game, when I go outside and I throw the ball with them, when I worked in rural Georgia, the clinic had a lot of space in the back, so I'll go in the back of the building and we'd throw a ball and play in the back. Things that I never thought these young people would even ever say, they shared with me in play. They shared with me when we were doing normal things. Do normal, regular things with your child. And try not to do a constant question and answer. Do you want to hurt yourself? Tell me now. Try not to do that. Obviously, you need to ask because they've expressed suicide to you. But in the normal day-to-day, try to just do regular activities with them. And you will find that as you do that, they will feel more comfortable to share things with you. I want to encourage you to explore options like medication, psychotherapy, professional help, spiritual help. You never know which of these would work best. Do not totally reject one thing over the other yet. I want to encourage you to explore those different things and see how it goes. Even if you don't believe your child needs medication because you're against medication, go talk to somebody and at least get the information about the medication. And learn a little bit more about what the benefits could be. Express your concerns about that treatment, that medication or psychotherapy to the person, and let them give you the feedback you need to help allay your fears or to answer the questions you have. I want to encourage you to maintain curiosity, humility, honesty, and openness, flexibility when you navigate this difficult path. And as you do that, I pray and hope that things will get incredibly better and that one day, very soon, you will look back and you'd have passed on to the other side, where this young person has worked through their depression, and even if it's not fully healed, they've come a long way. And they now know, the young person, and you also know, that there are many options besides suicide. So that if there's a time of crisis, you would have all these options and all this powerful information and experience from how you've handled it.